At the top of the key, Gordon. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
But you know, they've got a nice lead. Don't take any chances. The simple one-hander is just fine.
Now, here is Morris. He's got 11. And the shot is good. Morris has got 13.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Well, that's important because this game, I think, is going to be decided by who controls the paint in crunch time.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, the 2014 draft received the highest ever television ratings, eclipsing even LeBron James's draft back in 2003. Fan interest continues to grow, and the league is now considering moving the draft after July 1st and packaging it with a season-ending awards show. Guys, it could make for some pretty exciting theater.
Doris, that'll be something. Thanks.
Well, there might not be time for guys like Durant to give a 15-minute acceptance speech, but I think it would be fun.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
And Green gets it to go. Orlando leading by 4. Now, here's Oladipo. 12 points for him. On the wing, Gordon. The Magic again can't hit.
Would have been lucky to knock that shot down.
Yeah, that kind of shot will definitely get you the high eyebrows from the coach and maybe get you a seat on the bench, too.
Right with a screen on Oladipo. Here's Green. Bank shot, no good.
That's an unusual, surprising miss for him. Typically, he's good on those inside.
Pass to Fournier. Dedmon dishes to Oladipo. Shot clock at 5. Shot to end this cold run. Morris with the rebound. Morris has got his 6th rebound on the night. Over in the corner, Green. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Green's got 9 points here in the second half.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
Yeah, they have the defense on the run right now because every pass seems to have a purpose. They're getting great movement, great spacing, and they're really lining them up defensively.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Brandon Knight spent 1 season in Kentucky, now in his 4th season in the NBA. Still young and a hard worker. Fearless on the court. I think a lot of upside still there for him.
Orlando making some changes. Vucevic comes in for Dwayne Dedmon. And it's Payton in for Victor Oladipo. Now here's Payton. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Gordon with a screen on Knight. And it's Gordon penetrating. Out to Payton. Expanding his range. Passes it to Fournier. Payton dishes to Fournier. Orlando moving the ball around. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Marcus Morris picks one up there. This game's going to take a big swing. Clark, if the D continues to clear out like that and give up easy dunks.
Yeah, that's the kind of defense we expect to see in a blowout, Kevin, or even an exhibition game, not a close game like this.
Look how frustrated Steve is over here, shaking his head.
You know what,
he's
Kevin?
disgusted.
Come on, Kevin. I just like that he didn't choose to just lay it up there. I mean, he threw it down with force.
Free throw drops for Vucevic. You talk about Brandon Knight's scrappiness. He ended up on some posters trying to make the right defensive play.
Yeah, I think you and everybody else remembers that DeAndre Jordan dunk, but you got to give him credit. He was trying to make a defensive play and ended up getting posterized, but I liked his effort at that end of the floor.
Magic leading by 4. Payton passes to Fournier. Feeds it to Vucevic. Doubled by Knight. And Vucevic kicks to Payton. Here's Fournier. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Magic lead by 6. They can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they need to play it smart. Make sure you get a good shot first and then maybe a second possession.
Now, here is Knight. And the wide open shot from Green. That's good. The assist that time from Knight. Knight's got his 5th assist in this one. Payton outside. And there's the pass to Vucevic. Kicks it out to Gordon. 6 to shoot. And it's blocked by Wright.
Things have kind of gone south for him here in the quarter.
And here is Knight. Green. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Magic lead by 3. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the 4th quarter. Suns trail by 3. Payton is out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Dwayne Dedmon. Then there's Mo Harkless. And it's Vucevic in the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's who's out there for Orlando. Here's Fournier. It's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Magic.
They've played with a high energy level, guys, and all the steals we've seen, really a result of that aggressiveness.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
He misses the free throw. The Magic, Steve, a team that 6 years ago was playing in the NBA Finals, but a full-on rebuild is taking place in Orlando.
Yeah, the departure of Dwight Howard kind of set that process in motion, and now trying to build with young talent, being very patient, and they've put some good pieces in place. They've got to continue their strong work, though.
And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
And you know, when you think about the Orlando Magic building patiently through the draft, kind of the Oklahoma City model, and the front office of the Magic run by people who worked in OKC and the Spurs organization before that. So they're not trying to take any shortcuts. They want to build this team right.
Vucevic dishes to Fournier. There's the feed to Harkless. Over Morris. The shot by Harkless, no good.
You know, for the Magic, initially people thought they really got the short end of the stick in the Dwight Howard trade, but in hindsight, they did quite well. They've acquired some nice young pieces, some draft picks, and I think looking forward, the Magic are actually in a pretty good position.
Just 5 on the clock. Morris with the bucket. Here's Payton. About a minute and a half through the 4th quarter now. Vucevic is screen on Bledsoe. Harkless kicks to Vucevic. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Looking at the numbers for Vucevic, 13 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
Yeah, those are always easy points. I mean, when you can get to the line and knock them down, sometimes that's the difference in the game, Clark.
The free throw drops for Vucevic. Tobias Harris is checked in for Orlando. Victor Oladipo comes in for Evan Fournier. And a change for the Suns. Brandon Wright's checked in for Alex Len. And both free throws good for Vucevic.
You know, the Magic are still clearly in the process of rebuilding, but sooner or later, and I think it'll be sooner, they'll be looking to get back into the playoffs with the kind of talent they've started to collect.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Bledsoe against Payton. Harris kicks to Dedmon. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Harris. Baseline try. Good. He hits the jump shot. Harris has got 16 here in the second half. Bledsoe outside. Bledsoe right side. The dish to Morris. Can't get it to go. And Orlando the other way now. They've led by as many as 11 points. Kicks it to Harris. Back to Payton. They set the pick. Pass to Oladipo. Takes a three. And Wright pulls it down. Suns trail by 5. Bledsoe with it. Now Payton defending. Bledsoe kicks to Granger. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Danny Granger dealing with injuries over the last few seasons. His shooting percentages have waned, but we know what a clutch scorer he can be when he's right. Now feeling better, we're seeing some of that spring in his step.
And Granger 6'9" with a 7'2" arm span, a quick release too on that jumper.
He can be streaky, but he's a player who at one time, Kevin, averaged 26 points a game, and he can get his shot off in a hurry.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, Danny Granger in his prime, a 25-point-per-game scorer and an all-star, but knee troubles have conspired to hold him back over the last couple of seasons. You know, still an effective role player, but just not the star that he once was.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
You recall back in 2005, Danny Granger slipped to 17th on draft night because of concerns about his knee. He made it 7 seasons before that became a hindrance. Now he's trying to overcome it in the latter stages of his career.
And the Suns call time. And with the fourth quarter push coming up here, the coach going over the game plan and these players rehydrating themselves with Gatorade, recharging their bodies, refocusing their minds, and getting that strategy down to close out the game. Channing Frye's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. And then for Phoenix, Alex Len's checked in for Wright. Markieff Morris comes in for Marcus Morris. And it's Green in for Danny Granger. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. I had a chance to find out what Jeff Hornacek was discussing with his players. He's not pleased with the careless turnovers offensively, saying, listen, we've got to get shots. It's as simple as that. We have to play smart and value the basketball. Kevin, did it sink in?
And Oladipo kicks to Payton. Oladipo, the pass to Vucevic. Back to Oladipo. Right through the cylinder that time. All net. And now an 8-point Magic lead. And Granger at one time the franchise player for the Pacers. But with their cap situation, Steve, the writing was on the wall.
Well, a new team in a new situation. And, you know, when healthy, Danny Granger is still an impact player that really at this